Ow, fuck. Off to a good start.
It's
hello.
cool. We've only done this 80 times.
I am new to this. What are you talking about? Hello again, and welcome back to this week's podcast, which this week will be brought to you by American Bounty Hunters and Pro Thrifting.
This week's podcast is also brought to you by Buttery Jacks and Sucking the Blood Out of Kids.
I am your host, Madison.
I'm your other host, Jesse James.
Wow. I'm very excited about this week's topics. Not excited, but...
Yeah.
I'm excited about one of yours, for sure.
The Buttery Jack?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, this is our conversational leftist mukbang. What are you drinking / the things you have?
The things I have / what I'm drinking. This is a concoction that I concocted earlier. It's kind of warm now, but for my birthday, one of my friends sent me or bought me some mezcal. So.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So this is mezcal mixed with some of that jam that we got.
Yeah.
That is, I believe, black cherry and jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
And some like blood orange soda.
This all sounds good.
So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have that, and then I have a pure leaf sweet tea.
Oh.
Because I'm fancy like that. And then I have a Stars Pure Savior chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Which I'm really excited about.
I'm going to guess that it is decent chocolate and not much else.
It looks to be very decent chocolate. It is 66% cacao.
If it were 66.6%, it would probably be slightly better, but
it would be a little bit better, but then it wouldn't be pure. And shit. I tore the chocolate. Wait, what is this? This is okay, I think I see what happened. It seems to have melted a little bit at the top and created a really cool.
You got a chocolate knife.
I do. It's like a. Yeah, that is exactly what it's like.
I'm just going to assume you were going to do some Naruto stuff there. I
was thinking about it, but it's a little bit crumbly since it melted and then hardened again. But
that heat wave is around the time that stuff got sent, I want to say. So,
yeah, that might have been it, but
unsurprising.
It's really good. Excellent chocolate.
Yeah, so between last podcast and this one, you had your birthday. What's your final word on birthday? Pretty good? Hopefully?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, my birthday was pretty good.
I saw some fancy friend pics that seemed good.
Yes, I did dress up with Jenny, and then we went out and took some pictures together. Another friend made dinner for me. That was very sweet. It was,
one moment.
Who could this be?
Hey, come in. Don't let the cat have a chance to get out.
Where is Cat?
Unknown at all
Okay.
times.
Hi, Cat.
Don't give away any of the stuff. I haven't shown it yet on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
But you should come over this direction because we're getting a lot of arm motions.
I like the cat action scene. That's very good.
Yeah.
There's a cat. Hi.
Here, let me do stuff to our audio, and I'll give you a voice out to them. It'll probably be fine. This is a slightly shorter podcast and probably nasty anyway in some way.
This is the content everyone wants anyway, so I don't.
I'm gonna introduce that soon. Natalie is looking at some of my things that I have.
Oh.
Can you tell I went full nasty boy?
Yeah, you sure did.
Hey, this is somebody else's house. I don't have to worry about
Yeah.
I did. You can see where I just sort of like had some trouble.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
you just wrenched that right out of the oven.
Great.
So what's your Enneagram?
No one saw that. You
I did.
God, I think it's like 96.
I saw it.
don't say it.
Okay.
It's fully gone. Forever. No, it's not. I found
Are
it.
you trying to find a picture?
Ow! Sorry.
Do you remember your Enneagram number?
From college? No, I don't
Okay.
remember.
That's
I would implore you to not find out.
yeah.
The teacher that made us do it, I hated her so much that I was just furious about everything that had to do with that class.
It was not a good. Even for art school, I would put that in the
Oh,
"this was weird" category.
that's frightening.
Natalie and I were actually punished and removed from class because we knew something already.
Actually, you knew it as well already as well, but you got punished because I said something.
By proxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you?
When we did this.
It was weeks ago.
It was after the last podcast. So like a week and a half?
Oh, I really like this.
I think I deleted it.
I need to be let in on these secrets. Show me.
Kurt said a 9 when I asked a minute ago.
9? Okay.
I'm gonna just take a picture and I'll send it to you and you.
Yeah. You send me a picture of what I've done and I'll forward it to Madison in a minute.
Okay.
So, any more food to go over? Or birthday?
I received for my birthday, first of all, some lovely flowers from Jesse, and that were beautiful, and then also a lovely cameo from a certain Dirt Nasty that was quite good.
Already
Quite
got.
shirtless. So good all around. It's very on brand.
Mm-hmm.
He endorsed our beer rosé mixture, which I really appreciated.
Well, that's important. That is important.
It was really important to me.
I didn't even mention that it was Snoop Dogg rosé. I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
That headbutts people and I like it. It's a good cat.
Kurt's getting to know the cat.
The cat's a good
Cat headbutts are best headbutts. It's true.
Yeah. And any more food?
Nope, that's me. That's all.
Okay. Well, let me just get this.
Yeah.
And then I'll.
That's what I was sending.
This isn't made for this, but.
Oh, that's not how you cut a pizza.
Jesse, what the fuck happened to all those times
So-
you made fun of me about pizzas?
Well, I don't have my things.
Oh my god.
I threw my things in the dumpster when I left my old home. Here's some DiGiorno Supreme.
Ooh.
Cooked to the specifications, so undercooked.
Oh.
Now,
Mm.
you might think that's not that much stuff until I crack open a Sobe Liz Blizz.
Oh my god. Wait, that's the best one.
Yeah,
It is too.
Not.
it's. I think it might even be the labeling from like 10 years ago.
Yeah. It's the one
Yeah.
that looks yummy, so it's the best one.
It's the most sementastic of them all, but it has that flavor that I definitely am not gonna pour whiskey into.
Oh, definitely not.
Natalie is motioning towards the next thing I have to get. Do you want to Vanna that to me?
Fan of that shit. Oh!
Are you ready to get some gamer fuel?
Oh my
Because
god.
this one is Peach Rings flavor Sonic the Hedgehog.
What the
Please
They had
sponsor
Tetris.
us. G Fuel.
But that's not Sonic the
Why?
Hedgehog
What
Peach
the,
Rings flavor, is
what
it?
the fuck is Tetris flavor?
We'd have to go check.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, smell this.
I want to smell it.
Yeah, that's got
Oh God.
peach O stank on it.
It kind of smells kind of like
Fucking
cat pee.
shit.
Oh no.
Get in someone's mouth
That's how
already.
you know it's good. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's an aroma. Yeah. Get in there.
It's not like a cat pee smell.
Mm.
It's going to offer us some extreme focus for the
I
podcast.
think you will need that.
Yeah, we crashed the podcast, so you got to be able to get back into it.
Oh, that's true.
yeah. You gotta get in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, don't hurt yourself.
We're all vaccinated. Get in here.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
You might think that's not that nasty.
Oh, God
Um,
damn.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, no.
But I am going to get Natalie, there are more of these in the fridge if you would like one.
I do.
That's both not nearly cold enough and not nearly carbonated enough.
Oh, shut up, you big whiner.
This cat's so cute.
That's a fine Rainier.
That seems like a good palate cleanser for all the shit you just did to yourself.
The shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
in a good way.
I don't know what they're talking
Ew.
about. Doing the between the legs thing.
The thing that cats do, where they run
Yeah.
try to murder you.
Sure.
For themselves.
That's what you
For
want.
themselves, yeah.
I'm having a-
That's. I
30
mean,
beer.
that's
Pretty
what I
cold.
want.
Now I got dessert over here
Oh my God.
with some Kool-Aid cotton candy.
Oh God.
Fresh out the bag, baby. Oh, I ain't fresh out the bag in that.
Oh, don't use the pizza knife.
Fresh out the bag.
We're all depressed here.
Oh,
It's fine.
pizza flavored Kool-Aid.
Ooh.
Cotton candy.
So many good things.
I'm not gonna worry about that right now. This is dusty.
Yes. Oh,
This has
no.
got some. some
Oh.
Oh, it tastes bad.
What? The texture looks.
It tastes exactly like Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to melt that into your drink later for reasons. It's important.
Hold on. Hold it up.
Or-
a little.
Or now.
There's a little.
Yeah.
Cotton candy for your
Get
baby.
in there.
Oh.
Get in there.
I'll put a little bit of this in the Sobe
Oh,
when
no.
I add some other stuff to it.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not like rose and
Sorry.
beer.
Oh no.
Did that not go correctly?
I mean, you do it. Coward.
I
I will.
think that's the correct.
I just gotta pick the cotton candy off of me
It's
first.
the texture of the cotton candy, like sitting in the lip of the beer and kind of going in your mouth, but not really.
Mm. We love the mouthfeel.
Yeah. Oh, we sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this podcast is off to a good start. Um,
I'm enjoying it.
So, I want to talk to you about the Buttery Jack, because
Please.
I know you have some opinions on this. So maybe give me your thoughts on the Buttery Jack first.
I'm incredibly pro Buttery Jack.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely a food. I would say a post midnight food, ideally.
Yes.
Although after it does require a shower or some like real thorough hand washing, like
I'm glad
real
you
thorough.
put that in there because that's absolutely my opinion. Is I had to take a shower after I ate it. There was no other option. I thought, oh, this is sort of not like even that thick a sandwich, and it looks like it was made 10 years ago, like a lot of this food, and it was just not a good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yours just like lives in the top.
Yeah.
Um.
The butter gets in the crevices of your nose, and then it just stays there.
Ooh.
On the buttery jack, it just heats up your face.
Yeah, it really does. And tell me if this is also your experience. So I believe the way that they sell the buttery jack and advertise it is that the burger is like cooked in butter, and there's also a buttery sauce that they put on top of the burger.
Now,
But
I didn't see it's cooked in butter. I believe it based on eating it.
right.
But there was definitely a buttery sauce that they had.
There's a buttery sauce, but what I was gonna say is that every time I've ever gotten the buttery jack, it seems like instead of applying the butter or the butter sauce to the burger, first and foremost, they really, really do it to the lettuce, which is really, really not
I think they
where
don't-
I want the butter to go first.
That's what I like to do when I'm making a buttery jack. Is I like to take a whole head of lettuce, and you can shred lettuce underwater to get it clean. I like to just shred it under liquid butter to kind of get it.
That's what they do.
Buttery
That's
jack.
what they do. Or actually, it really seems like they just rip off a leaf and just kind of like dunk it.
Also,
Horrible, but really good.
I'll be real, the butteriness is really hard to discern from mayonnaise-iness at a certain point.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 100% sure there was also mayonnaise on this buttery
Yeah.
jack.
Yeah, I think the buttery sauce is very mayonnaise based.
It's
I
just
don't think there's butter in it.
they just cut some butter into mayonnaise and go like, they'll get it.
It's, butter flavor.
They just ordered a buttery jack.
Or maybe they made
They don't care.
They don't give a shit about anything today.
This person is not doing anything after this, so it doesn't matter.
And after they eat this, they can't.
True.
Yeah. So I'm glad you had that experience.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think everyone should.
Everyone out there. Oh, I got a couple more Enneagram numbers.
Wait, is this my chance to call out Nick?
I didn't get a number from Nick. I could
Nick, do
I
it.
could probably guess Nick's, but yeah, you need to call out Nick directly.
You should
Go for
just
it.
assign me one. I don't give a shit.
I don't know them well enough to do this.
Maybe a 4.
You think so?
Maybe, yeah.
That's a cruel fate to cast on
That's
someone.
That's what Madison is.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry if that's the case.
Well,
You texting about sick Nikes back there?
He got
Oh, speaking of, wait, okay, this will segue into one of my topics, so we don't have to go
This will
into it all
segue
the
into
way.
my evening.
Oh, Jefferson, what the fuck?
Yes.
We're not in Boise anymore.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not classy here.
Yeah.
Got that Boise state of mind, though.
Yeah, if I living in a hollow log in Boise, you're gonna see some bad shit.
If you end up with that apartment, I'm taking all the credit.
Okay. I'll be the one who's a skeleton in it.
That's what goes
Okay.
in lots of skellies.
I mean,
It works.
all right.
Does it?
Better than you
Right.
hope.
Oh, way better. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Liz Blizz
It's
whiskey.
It's like drinking Sobe out of a wooden cup.
Ooh, that's pleasant.
That's actually the way people describe me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I've said it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just sent you an image, not of sick Nikes, is that what you said?
Yeah.
But it's a sick shoe that I really like.
Oh.
Hey, that's a weird semen shoe.
So
Is this is a brand I'm not familiar with, and why is their logo a sperm?
Okay. I mean,
I would wear that.
get it.
I almost did, but I couldn't find the other one.
Oh, that's custom. They did this.
Yeah.
You're not going to find those online.
That's so good. You should hold it up to the camera so the people can see. The sperm shoe.
I'm, what? There we go.
It's trying. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Can I people will see and people will know.
You got people know.
Yeah, I found that the other day.
Let me send you my sperm shoe.
Please.
Oh, did you tell her that there's archived live chat of the podcast?
No, so that's actually something that we should make real. I haven't looked at it because I can't yet.
I learned that I was based from it, so that's cool.
Yeah, apparently Natalie is based.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, these are probably my people. Are they my people?
They
probably.
I don't know that I want to read this.
That's the thing. I don't know that we can ever look at that.
Please read them.
So I put stuff up as premieres, which means you can watch it live and live chat, and it keeps that live chat and it will play it back to you when you watch it with the live chat on, apparently.
Hell yeah.
I'll never know. Doesn't exist to me.
I'll look at it.
Yeah, Natalie will.
I'm gonna look at that at some point. I'm gonna see what kind of shit they're talking. But clearly some of it's positive.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I only ever saw positive comments.
Okay.
That's almost more chilling, actually.
A little bit, yeah. Based on
kind of unsettling.
Doing this, that is a little bit like that shouldn't be what's happening.
That's not.
Set out to make people happy.
Did you get that picture of that?
I did. Wait,
setup?
I did.
The knife I sent you?
Did you get that knife I sent you?
What, this? The chocolate knife? I have the chocolate knife. Yes. I like this. That pizza looks real not done.
I had a piece. I don't know.
It's amore.
Yeah. That pizza pie
Did it hit your eye?
it got in my eye.
Back in old Napoli.
Yeah. That's some Italian ristorante. That's all I can say about this pizza.
So good.
I'm gonna split pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
Paired quite nicely with a cotton candy reindeer. A Kool-Aid cotton candy reindeer, no less.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's. I'm pretty sure there's.
You know what I think the most.
Wait, is there not another color? It's all blue.
That's right.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever had blue Kool-Aid.
Jefferson?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing a podcast.
I know. I'm gonna take off.
He is not to be disturbed.
I listened
during
to
this very crucial time of important things that are happening.
I gotta go to
business.
next.
Okay.
Is it cool if Natalie stays here?
I can leave if I'm.
You can do whatever you want.
Please
But we
stay
got
if you would like.
60 more minutes of podcast.
Well, I've got.
We're just starting.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take whatever. Okay.
I like how I'm just casually like, no, stay. It's in that person's house that I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
but I'm gonna take a picture of this pizza.
I'm mostly the only person who knows Angela, so that'll work out great.
I mean, I'll leave before anyone comes back.
Yes. She's going to probably be high.
No, you should stay for multiple days and then say Madison said it was fine.
Oh, okay. All right.
That'll go over super well.
Yeah,
everything I'm doing is going over super well.
This will be another person
Anyway, gotta go bye.
randomly in my life who's just
Bye.
oh, Madison, yeah, I know her.
Don't forget to
Okay, great.
She seems fun.
Careful of the cat.
I think the cat's fine.
Bye.
Kurt has left.
Yeah.
So Buttery Jack, conclusion, take a shower. You can eat it, you'll enjoy it. Maybe don't eat 2, you might die.
Oh, absolutely.
And then take a shower.
Really wouldn't suggest 2, but yeah. Shower after, definitely. 1 for sure.
If I saw you holding 2 Buttery Jacks walking alone, I would stop you, is what I'm saying.
That would be grounds for some kind of intervention, I feel like.
You. What are you doing? Who's the other Buttery Jack for, Madison? Just start crying.
Tears of golden butter.
Later.
So do you want to talk about sucking the blood out of kids?
Yeah, always.
Do you know where that's from?
I'm going to go ahead and guess our Lord and Savior, Alex Jones.
Nope.
Really?
It's from our other Lord and Savior, Joseph Robinette Biden. So somebody asked...
Junior, please.
You're right. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
Right.
The man with the plugs.
Yeah.
He was being asked about I'm trying to remember the actual question that he was asked that he was deflecting away from. It was something like if they were going to use, I think it had to do with the blowback from them talking about how making mandatory or door-to-door vaccinations would open up, like, taking your guns or whatever.
Yeah.
It was some sort of like weird sort of leading question about some vaguely conspiratorial thing, I think. And his response was, do you think Republicans are sucking the blood out of kids? And then he walked away. It was just a really smooth presidential interview move.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see that.
I'll go ahead and find it. I would like people to hear proof of that particular exchange. Anyway.
I like the ice cream clip where he won't talk about Afghanistan, but he wants to talk about the chocolate chip ice cream.
I love that one.
Yeah. I'm not even signed into this YouTube.
You have a problem.
We're not talking about it.
We absolutely are.
I'm not signed into YouTube.
Suggestive anime drawings.
Oh. Just as soon as I open YouTube.
A cartoon lady pulling up her shirt, but also pushing down her skirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might like this.
That's what happens.
When you talk about Biden, that's what you get.
Yep. I did drunkenly download that picture of Biden sniffing an anime girl's hair at least 3 times.
You're fucking doomed. In a good way, though.
Okay.
Can you clarify what you said about there's no one in the Democratic Party is anti-police? I know that you have said you don't want to defund the police.
That is not the Democratic Party's position.
Okay.
I'm the Democratic Party. I am president. So is the Speaker of the House, and so is the majority leader. We are not defunding the police.
And are there people who, in the Democratic Party, who want to defund the president?
Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
I'm not sure. Are there people in the Democratic Party?
And then he just walks away.
I gotta escape out of this conversation. I really like that. Also, if I were a reporter and ever tasked with reporting in the vicinity of Joe Biden, my entire thing would just be asking him to clarify literally anything. Because it's so fun.
He definitely said the sticker of the house. 100%.
The sticker of the house.
This is a sticker of their house.
I mean, I'm glad that he admitted that he is the Democratic Party, so everybody can just fucking give up on that shit.
I am the Democratic
I
Party.
am.
The president.
The Senate.
Jack.
Yeah, good. I mean,
Now you listen to me, fat.
we need a different thing than that in real life.
That's fun.
Minecraft.
No, it's in Roblox.
Oh, sorry, in Roblox. I mean, that just doesn't flow off the.
It does to me.
I really love it anytime he taps into his just like angry, kind of dementia-ridden old man energy. It's fun.
I like the Grandpa Simpson telling you about the onion on his belt energy. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
The corn pop stories, those ones.
What the fuck is it? Pony-faced horse soldier. What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, you dog-faced pony soldier.
Yeah.
Dog-faced pony soldier. Yeah, that shit. I'm okay with that shit. We could keep that, but leave everything else.
He's like if he's another version of if Indiana Jones got old.
Yeah.
He's a psychopathic old man.
Yeah.
He didn't architect every bad thing that's happening right now.
I love when I talk to people about how he is the reason why most of the bad things that we are against happened.
The Patriot Act.
They
the
just
credit
say,
card,
well, that's not true.
Bankruptcy bill, the crime bill.
Police seizure.
But he's such a nice man.
He's
such a nice boy.
Man. He's the Democratic Party.
He's such a sweet 80-year-old
Sweet boy.
What a sweet rotting corpse boy.
We love our Biden boy.
Oh, we love to see it.
Yeah, we love to see it.
I'm delirious from having canvassed 3 days in a row so far. So
yeah, that is understandable.
If people want to hear more about some of that stuff, the Jacobin, their most recent podcast about Sawant goes over it pretty well. I might have to put that back in the oven later.
Way into the oven.
I don't have other food here, really.
My favorite tape laying experience recently was a couple came up to me and said, "Oh, we agree with everything that you're saying. We think that that's the moral thing to do, and we understand, but we're probably going to be renting our house soon, and that's just a lot of that runs counter to our interests."
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for saying it out loud.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. They owned it, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that better? Like, hey, we know the right thing to do, and we also agree with everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
But also, fuck you.
Yeah.
And everyone else generally.
I'd rather side with the reactionary monsters because my house price will stay the same. So.
Yeah.
I have enough money already to where renting out my house that I have is a good option. So I would prefer if everybody below me
stayed there. They were both Microsoft engineers, so.
We can't have the pores not being the pores anymore because then where would they be?
Speaking of Microsoft engineers, I put in my notice at work. So my last day will be Friday the 13th. We'll see how that goes.
Yay! That is good timing, and I cannot imagine that happening literally any other way.
I like to schedule things on Friday the 13th and September 11th. All the best dates that come up, I like to just have things on them to really celebrate.
What happened on September 11th?
Who can say?
Your mom's birthday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yay!
Also, Glitter was released, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
That
yeah.
the movie Glitter came out.
Yeah. So it was a pretty
That's
good
good.
day, I guess.
Overall,
Yeah.
generally good, I think. Yeah.
I think the night before, Jeffrey Epstein did that juggling show.
Oh, that's
on
fucking true. That's
Good
so
Morning USA.
Oh.
weird. What a fucking evil piece of shit he is. God damn it.
But the juggling was delightful.
Oh yeah, no, he's a master jugglist.
Yeah.
It's like okay juggling. It's not even that good.
I don't want to see
But
it.
there are a lot of kids watching. And
Fucking
that
horse
feels
face
weird.
monster.
What do you know about wet bulb temperatures / conditions?
I'm sorry. What?
Wet bulb?
Bulb?
So there are wet bulb and dry bulb conditions.
Are we talking about light bulbs?
So what we're talking
What
about,
bulbs?
kind of, what we're talking about is how human beings cool off.
Okay.
Because like the way that our skin is and the way that we sweat and the fact that we walk on 2 legs instead of 4 and all that means that we sweat and we can keep cool pretty well. I only kind of saw what happened back there. I'm just going to be offended. Anyway, so a big part of that is that most of the planet we can exist on and we can do physical things in because we sweat and it cools us down enough for us to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Temperatures that have a certain humidity that are over 35 Celsius start to become wet bulb temperatures in which you can no longer sweat to cool down. Your sweat never goes anywhere. And that is, I think it's mostly Southeast Asia is starting to heat up to that range. And within this century, like there's a number of places where that's like the actual global warming shit. That's like, it's not just that like certain countries will be like largely below sea level or something. It's more that there's big chunks of above sea level areas where people will literally die if they are outside in wet bulb conditions because your body can't even try to cool off. So I think it's like, it's not that different than like not being able to breathe. Like your body will literally just stop working. Yeah, you cook essentially. So I had a real fun chunk of time where not only was I trying to talk to a lot of realtors and things, which is its own nightmare.
The best people.
But in between, I was reading about the like probably the first major thing I've heard about that's just straight up like this is how people can't exist in some of the future conditions we may be designing for ourselves.
I think also if it gets to the 6 or 7 degrees it's projected to,
Yeah.
the like the microbes and stuff in the ocean that produce oxygen will just die, and so we won't have oxygen, and so the whole planet will die.
I mean, that's just something to look forward to for a little further.
Well, at that point, everyone will just, like climb into our space rockets and then go to space.
In that dick rocket.
Yeah.
In the dick rockets.
We can get in that Band-Aid flesh tone, big head on top dick rocket. I don't.
Yeah.
Was it designed like that on purpose? Was it just
Absolutely.
Fuck space.
I'm surprised they didn't call it like the
space fucker.
JB Penetrationados. Like it's just the most like penis looking thing I've ever seen.
I mean, I think maybe it's more that it just looks like him. Because he looks.
That's kind of what my first thought was. I was like, oh, it's like modeled after his head, but also like his persona generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
there's also the Bezos balls downtown.
Right. He did make Just Balls in Seattle. So
Just two orbs that are connected to each other.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a garden inside for the employees to enjoy.
Oh yes. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
Super cool. Come look at my glass balls.
Mm-hmm. It goes really good down the street from the completely useless dome building that Google is building for some reason.
Cool.
Well, that's where they make the internet.
I think it's just gonna be.
I think that's where it lives.
Yeah, I think they house the internet there.
That's where the series of tubes are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Or the box, you know.
Yeah.
The world's great. I love it. Having more G Fuel.
I think we all need some G Fuel. I need some G Fuel. Actually, this is my G Fuel. I'm just gonna.
Is that cool or is that neutral?
It's cool.
Okay.
I don't fuck around with the neutral shit.
Oh, where's their coffee? I don't have it. They just expect you to love it.
It's
yeah.
flavored Sonic juice. Of
They don't
course,
have
We have no other option.
Yes, you love it. You filthy slut.
Yeah. We know you love it, you slut.
Lick Sonic's peach ring.
Just grab the can and chug it.
Do it. We know you want to.
Oh. These kids are whores for Sonic rings.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
His beautiful, slick blue fur.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that new law passed in Texas that encourages citizens to bounty hunter people who are looking to get an abortion, or even just talk about it with other people, including faith leaders, doctors, counselors, and therapists?
I love the way that our country's going.
Yeah, it's like you can get $100 if you try to turn them in, but also to who and for what reason? None of the stuff. That's a floated idea, but there's literally it's not illegal. There's no consequence to that. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, they're just trying to stir that shit up. I mean, I know the reason. It's
also the weird thing that's please report your radicalized friends and family members to the cops, to the FBI.
Yeah, do that. That'll be super
well, it's I report myself out in public every day, so I guess it's not really a problem.
Self-reported constantly. Yeah, it's super cool. Also, the governor of Texas, what's his name? Greg Abbott. Have you ever seen a picture of that dude?
Yes. He's a pretty man.
He looks like a baby made out of stone.
Yeah.
He looks. Have you ever seen Neverending Story 3 with Jack Black? Well, watch it and you'll know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, Greg Abbott looks like if Frankenstein could have a son.
But then they rounded out all of his features to try and make him pretty.
Yeah.
A little bit. And then it didn't work because it's just scary. But yeah, I think the law is a $10,000 reward for people who report other people.
I mean, we could just report each other, and that could.
Yeah, we could make so much.
Oh. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Tell you what. You're occasionally in Texas. we go back and forth.
Yeah.
We report each other, but as the other one's leaving, so
Yeah.
there's no consequences.
That's true.
And then we just do that for our job from now on.
Is the
Just like,
federal one? Do you get paid for the
money,
federal one?
I'm gonna say no because of federal.
Okay. Well, there's no reason to be in this commie then.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, people are still brainwashed enough against communism that they probably just figure nobody would want money for that.
Yeah, I mean, if it ever becomes lucrative, you can tell everyone.
Yeah, we'll do the same thing. We'll just have to state hop.
You might have to move to Florida for that with all the. Is it Florida that all the like anti? Well, this is everywhere, but Florida especially the anti-CRT stuff is going on. Have you seen like clips from those hearings when?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a lot of DeSantis putting through things that are just completely inane. That's where they essentially made it illegal for you as a protester to get hit by somebody's car.
Yeah.
Like all the shit they're doing there is just the most ridiculous, like.
Well, yeah, you can't damage someone else's property with your body.
Yeah.
Well, and you were extracting what they worked for by blocking where they were trying to drive. So
Exactly.
like, they were just protecting themselves by hitting you with their car.
And also,
really.
you ruined the value of their car.
And you ruined their car.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's ruined.
Yeah.
My Ford Tundra is ruined by this
My rap.
child. Yeah. Oh God, no.
I mean, honestly, like let's say the car it's gonna be.
That's true. That's true.
All rap fours.
It's all RAV4s all the way down.
Ugh, that's the worst version. Don't worry about what I did to the pizza.
You did bad.
It can't be undone now.
I carried that pizza. They didn't give me a bag for that. I carried it like a mile home just by the box.
Like a sweet.
This is mine. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to try and fix it, you can.
I don't want to fix your mistakes.
What are friends for if not letting you sit with your own mistakes?
That's fine. I would. What is the oven still on? I could do it.
Oh no, the oven's not on.
I'll turn it on.
I'll turn the whole fucking thing on.
Light it up. Did you catch any of the brain not working anymore?
Well, this is technically an after dark, so that's fine.
It is at this point, yes. I feel like most podcasts of ours are turning into just a generally after dark, no matter what time, always.
I forget.
The hearings with the Capitol Police people.
Oh yeah, the January 6th stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
That shit was fun to listen to.
I haven't actually listened to any of that. That was all while I was like having to handle other shit.
I figured it out.
Nice.
I'm confident.
What were the highlights?
There were actually it was interesting just like hearing it in their own words like what was going on. There was one guy who was an officer or something there, and he was a black guy, and he was talking about how he had like never been called the N-word in his entire life except for that day. And it was a lot.
I did hear, yeah, I bet. I did hear a quote earlier today of somebody saying that they were in Iraq and nothing was as scary as being a police officer during that.
Yeah, I think I heard that too.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of the other highlight. I didn't see any of. I heard that there was like footage that they showed there that hadn't been shown before. I didn't see that, but I haven't watched the full thing. But I think it was cool or good for people to hear from those guys who were there. And
Yeah, if anybody listens to it, I'm sure
yeah,
some.
probably not, but
I know Ted Cruz and those people are still out there saying like, oh, it basically just never even happened. So
they were tourists,
Yeah.
doing tourist things.
They were Antifa, and also nothing happened. So it doesn't.
Antifa tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, Antifists.
It's a t-shirt.
So yeah, you write that down.
No, it's just gonna be like a button-down Hawaiian dad shirt that just says Antifist across the back.
Oh, I mean, you could sell that to the Boogaloo Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
They would love that.
I would love that.
I think you could wear that. I think that would work out.
I think so. I could get away with it for an amount of time.
Yeah. You wear it to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, Texas is doing that. Essentially, what they were going to do with the Patriot education stuff, like stuff they were trying to push through when Trump was leaving office.
run me through that again. I kind of forgot.
So
What
the
exactly
Patriot
that is.
education thing that they tried to do was an anti-1619 project
Yeah.
thing.
Didn't they call theirs the 1776 project?
Yeah, and they were essentially just trying to make it punishable for like schools to teach certain things to kids, which of course that doesn't matter. Critical race theory matters, even though it's literally just teaching history. But if you're teaching history, they want that to be the problem, which that's not like censorship or anything. That's fine.
No, that's cool.
But one of the things that stood out the most when Texas was, I don't think that's a huge problem.
Didn't want it.
Oh, okay. You didn't want cat pizza. When, makes it less edible. When Texas was pointing out things that they were like essentially saying we don't want this taught in our schools anymore, and there are like bills associated with this, like they are pushing this stuff, but one of the things that they were saying was like classifying bad intentions to things like the Ku Klux Klan. They wanted people to make up their own minds.
Oh, teach the controversy.
Yeah. Which is real cool. I think that was like some of the vaguely retaliatory bullshit when the Democrats were like leaving Texas to avoid them pushing through even more garbage to like force people to do stuff. Because Texas, like we said last podcast, they were also like ending their DACA program stuff and all that. But yeah, the trying to make it so that you can't say that white supremacy is a negative thing.
Like inherently bad.
Yeah.
It's a matter of opinion,
Pretty rough.
You gotta make up your mind about that shit.
We can't lead young minds down a certain path. That's not what education is for. Yeah, I'm just asking questions.
I'm just inquisitive.
I'm
I want to
just
hear both sides.
Okay,
It's fine.
you want to hear both sides? I mean, let's talk about, I
No,
thought
only one side.
it's called What Is to Be Done? Or we could do State and Revolution. That would be another good pamphlet. We could teach, both sides.
We should teach both sides if we can teach both sides.
Yes, absolutely.
If people want to try and like say, well, racism is good, we should also get to talk about how capitalism is bad, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's no problem there.
Or imperialism. Is it the final form of capitalism? I forget what the title of that one's called.
Oh, yeah. We could talk about, they could talk about how we can make up our own minds about people just sort of randomly killing black people in the South for no reason. And then we could talk about how all of the work that you do is being initially stolen from your own self by your employer, and then you're given bits of the worth back in money. We could start teaching kids about how that works, because I bet they would think that was really cool and look forward to the future.
How maybe the only thing we have to lose is our chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want the kids to make up their own minds about these things.
And kids hate communism. Ask any kid that has heard about communism. They hate it.
Not into it.
I definitely was never into it. Don't worry about it.
None of us were.
I definitely am not that. Don't worry about it. In Roblox.
No communism in this house in Roblox. None.
Not in my Minecraft dojo. It's not happening.
In my bionicle apartment, there are no communist thoughts.
Yeah. In the bionicle dojo of thought versus fact, or whatever.
You know, the Toa did practice against each other to stay sharp for when they had to go up against you.
They would just sell
I don't think I can handle a crossover of Ben Shapiro voice and talking about bionicle lore.
Hero bionicle.
Oh, I want that so much. I'll eat the Warrior Cats crossover.
Yeah, could we find, so I think you can get cameos from Ben Shapiro.
What an asshole.
Could we get cameos of Ben Shapiro shifting to Warrior Cats?
Oh. Could we get Draco responding to how Ben Shapiro shifted to him?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Kids.
We could get Draco's like dual sunburn.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, sorry.
He's actually very cool and good.
This is an inside joke that we don't have to worry about.
Okay.
Um,
The beginning and end of what I know of that man is the dual sunburn, so I'm fine with it.
I mean, he nurses baby kittens back to health, so I hope you regret what you said.
I take it all back.
Thank you. I'm too drunk for this.
We need to get deep into astral projection.
I'm not drunk enough for this. What?
Yeah,
Freaking
I've noticed that your mezcal was not very large or.
Okay, well, I will say I had one of those, like, in the lead up to starting.
Okay.
So I'm fine.
And it's not like you have to
finer.
work after this. So you should be good. And you've got the Zen to keep you on edge.
Keep me sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm like.
I don't like how accepting you were when you said, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're right.
You were right. You know, I'm not going to argue.
That's really using that for territory.
Actually, I have just the right amount of tea left that would make a very interesting mezcal concoction. I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, you are.
Be right back.
I'm just gonna go ahead and write down, I'm gonna go get some for our title.
Hello.
Ben Shapiro invades the Toa Mine Palace.
God damn it. So one of the bionicles is the White Winter bionicle. I don't remember the names really.
Okay.
we've already discussed, I think, maybe on the podcast, that the blue Bionicle is the only hot one.
Oh,
But the white winter Bionicle is like the solid snake of Bionicles.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just an old man with a mission.
Yeah, kind of.
do
And
that work.
he's got like every time the Bionicle needs something, he's just got gadgets for it for no reason.
Oh, okay. So he's like Q and Solid. David Hayter.
Yeah, he's David Hayter of Bionicles.
Okay, what if David Hayter was Q? I got it.
Anyway, we were just talking about the white Bionicle.
Yeah,
You said it wrong.
the hot one, you know.
White.
Oh, sorry, the white Bionicle. That's the one that Alex Jones likes.
Yeah.
I'm sure. That makes sense. Okay. It's been done. You know it's good when the bottle looks like a chalkboard.
Yeah, that's usually the sign of an alcohol I want to drink.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if he'll watch this, but thank you, Tanner, for my mezcal.
I think he'll watch it based on all indications from before.
How far in are we? An hour? We'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, it's how far they'll watch it. I know.
When does the podcast end for you?
Yeah, actually, no, I was visiting with my parents recently, and my dad was like, "Oh yeah, I really like the first half of your podcast." I was like, "Huh, okay."
Yeah. That's fine. All right.
Well, it means all of the, as we get drunker and nastier, a lot of that stuff does naturally exist later in the podcast anyway.
Yeah. I can understand coming from a parent's point of view.
Yeah. Got important stuff to do, like baking bread or, I don't know, old people stuff.
Yeah. Can't watch the full 3-hour podcast.
Oh,
Man,
come on.
this is so wet.
I don't need to hear about what's wrong with the pizza.
So wet.
It's not important. It's gonna get eaten. Put
We're
some
gonna
cotton
curse
candy
about
on it.
Later,
Yeah.
for color.
The problem is it needs to get more dry. It's too wet in there.
Yeah, it does need to get more dry on that pizza.
Yeah.
How's that mezcal, speaking of dry?
That's pretty good. It goes well with the sweet tea. I've been really into sweet tea lately. Like the gas station, whatever this is. Pure Leaf, but like Arizona's also
You
very
like
good.
the non-carbonated soda?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah, that stuff is okay.
It's great because it's like sweet tea concentrate, basically. Yeah. So
it is a really good mixer.
Mm-hmm. I have found that to be very true.
Weird.
But weird. Also, the other day I thought my Bell's palsy was coming back, but it didn't. So.
Hell yeah.
Full face, still in this bitch. For now.
I mean, I know it's not the preference, but I do enjoy Half Face Madison. It is also fun, but I know that you probably don't enjoy it, especially the weird dry eyes stuff.
For a minute, I was like, this is kind of funny. Like, what the chances of it happening again are supposed to be very, very, very slim.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fine, okay. If this is what I'm destined to be, just a half-face person, fine. I'll do it, but...
That's fine. I'll
fine, I
it.
guess. But it went back to normal after a little while. I think I just slept on my face weird, actually. But
yeah, sometimes you just sleep on your face weird, think you're getting Bell's palsy, normal stuff. Mm-hmm. What was it you thought triggered it before? Eating oysters?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I have found out there's pretty much like no way that can be associated with it at all. I think it was just a freak coincidence.
Weird.
But it's not going to stop me, clearly, from downing a platter of oysters.
Never seen it, never happened. definitely not constantly thinking about getting more oysters. I had somebody recently tell me that they like seafood a lot and they hate oysters. And I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them.
I don't understand that.
It's literally like the thing that tastes like the ocean of the seafood option.
It's like a bite that's
the
ocean that you're putting in your mouth. I don't understand that. Because it actually takes on the flavor of the sea. It's the seafood. It's the food. That's it. Like everything else has kind of a different flavor to it. Oysters.
That's right.
That's the thing. That's the thing about oysters.
I guess I'll write down that's the thing about oysters too. So so at some point, if I am not in Seattle, still need to come back because that oyster shooter place is fucking fantastic. And I know that there's people out east that want to come to Seattle. And I feel like there's a lot, especially on short trips to Seattle, there's a lot of really important things to do. I'm not going to diss inland seafood. I'll say that it's dicey, but
sometimes it's eel, sometimes it's catfish. You don't know.
I mean,
sometimes it's catfish. Yeah. It's more when they lie about it that bothers me.
Well, technically they didn't lie.
Yeah. Technically. They just had a lot of asterisk play.
That's how you know it's good, when the seafood has lots of asterisks next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Bert's never going to stop theorizing about what that means.
The tattoo?
Yeah.
That's fine.
He's spinning stories.
Whatever.
I like it. I like the stories.
Yeah. I think it's impossible to guess, so it doesn't matter. It'll just be part of the lore.
He's just like asking.
Oh yeah, no, it's not my tolerance for people asking me stupid questions is beyond 100%.
Oh,
so
okay. All right. Well,
not too worried about that.
Oh, it's happening.
Could be. Who knows what the pizza's going to be like?
Who knows?
I don't know why it beeped at me. It's not
Who
done.
knows what the pizza's going to be like? Really good, smooth flip. I gotta get you.
It doesn't do that.
I gotta get you a switchblade. I mean, in Roblox.
In a video game. I gotta get you a knife.
Was that like you
Terraria.
wouldn't like theoretically in Minecraft a switchblade?
Oh no, I would love in Minecraft a switchblade.
Okay.
I'd be very into that.
At some point I'll share my skin website and you get that figured out. Maybe that is too much of a actual video game thing. That doesn't necessarily sound like the best option.
I just
We don't need to continue talking about it.
okay.
Sounds like what an alien would call OnlyFans.
That's what I
Yes, I will share with you my skin website.
got you my skin. My skin.
Look at all of my skin.
It goes on and on for miles.
Oh.
My skin.
Only $12.99 a month.
That's a good deal. For all that skin?
Yeah. This
Maybe I could do that. I could just eat lots of cotton candy on OnlyFans.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
This,
You could.
T-girl throats cotton candy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd subscribe.
I do a lot of soft gremlin play.
Don't we all? Who amongst us?
Those specific photos are some of the best photos that have ever existed.
Which photos? Oh. Yes, okay, I know.
You-
Yeah.
It's a beautiful triptych.
It is.
I ate that cotton candy and now my chest hurts. That seems bad.
You should chase it with some. Yeah. That'll fix everything.
There's big gloves to the left.
Of course.
Big gloves? Is that what I just heard?
Yeah, you should just come over wearing them after you counter it.
God damn it, these are horrible.
I've only been here for 24 hours and already just the worst house guest possible. It's a good thing that that she's not here.
If she ever watches this, she'll just be like, what the fuck?
No, she probably wouldn't care, honestly.
None of
But
that happened.
That's good.
yeah, we filmed the whole thing in Minecraft.
Oh,
It's fine.
it got juicier.
Oh, good, it got juicier. That's what I like to hear about a pizza.
Ooh. What was left in the pizza to release the juices?
Most of the pizza was still left. Now check out these big,
Oh shit!
gnarly gloves.
Those are intense.
Switch them around to the back.
Oh
It's
my
like
god!
all.
Well,
Yeah.
Just in case you want to grab it with the top of your hands.
Yeah, in case you want to like. Yeah, you heat yourself up and then you just. Woof, with
This is
that
how I
hand.
grab my pizza. Like that.
Did it look more like pizza now?
yeah, it's got that puddle of juice in the center now.
Well, you know it's working.
Mm.
So we're gonna try to get rid of that.
Yeah, let it sit for a minute.
It's not for me. I'm gonna check it.
A lot of good choices happening over here.
I think so.
Good podcast.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, this is a podcast for us. It's fine. People watching, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
But this is for the podcasters tonight.
Yeah, this is not for you, but you can be here, I guess, it's fine.
Mhm. You're our special guests.
They're a special guest.
To episode 80, I'm going to go get some.
Is this actually 80?
Yeah, this is our 80th podcast.
Wow.
Now, do that math in your head.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Figure out how many different faces you've made into this camera.
They're very well documented on all the thumbnails because it always finds the worst one.
Yeah, the algorithm really loves finding the best look.
I got it. It looked like Slimer in the one that it.
It's okay. I'm usually like, oh, and that's probably going to be the shot for this one.
I hope so. I hope it's you making that face.
And
me looking
Madison usually looks fine, but is laughing or something.
Yeah. Or Madison is always like,
Yeah, like
usually.
like in drink ecstasy. Just, it's fine. That's, you know, it knows what people want to see, and apparently it's not.
Yeah. For sure.
You can be drinking, and I'll be like holding something up, pointing at it, like,
I'm making the soy face.
yeah, I'm making the soy face, and you're drinking lasciviously.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean, I think that's pretty representative of what we do here.
I mean, to be fair, that is more or less the extent. How is Jenny doing post work?
She is, in her own words, glued to the couch, so I don't think she will be making an appearance.
It's okay. That seems like a good place to be.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, mentally, I think we're both glued to the couch as well, so that's
Yeah. Glued, stapled, duct tape.
stable is a word I would use as well. Stable, sedentary, all of that.
Mhm.
How's that pizza? Great.
So my last topic that I do want to get to before we finish everything, was my thrifting adventure I went on the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And I found some good stuff, but I need to
It's-
take you to this thrift store because it's not a thrift
Yeah.
store. It is a dumpster dive.
Oh, so it's a store that I will love.
You would love this place.
Does it have that feel of like when you go to a place and it's like when you drag a cord out from behind a TV and it's got like scuzz on it? Is it like that kind of place?
No, it's literally like when I say dumpster dive, that is the exact aesthetic and like action that you are taking, because this is it's a Idaho Youth Ranch outlet store. So this is where they get all their donations and
So
just
this
pour
isn't-
them into big boxes, and then you gotta dig through that shit, which is
So-
why I only found one semen shoe.
So we went to the Idaho Youth Ranch that's near you. But
There
that
are multiple. We didn't
that
go to that
was
one.
like, I mean, it had some Idaho women in it, which is a specific thing.
You mean the pink shirt lady?
Pink shirt, blown out hair, usually wearing jorts.
Yeah,
and,
she's around.
And flip flops generally.
Uh-huh.
Sunburn.
If at all possible. Yeah, it is your traditional pink and denim hot dog woman. And they're all over the place in Idaho.
They're fixing to get it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fixing to get it. I can't have more titles for this podcast.
It's okay, we can always make t-shirts.
Yeah, write down fixing to get it. We'll put our logo on that.
Don't think I
We could make
won't.
a version of fixing to get it with each of our faces on it. Because honestly, I would wear that all the time.
that would be my going out attire for the rest
Yeah.
of my life.
Blazer, my face, fixing to get it.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, can we make our overarching company just the emoji of the chef and the emoji of the finger kiss? Is that
I
possible?
think so. Yeah, I think that's good.
Italian finger kisses, unlimited.
Yeah. Yeah, unlimited absolutely has to be unlimited. Unlimited.
Unlimited.
Cat, come here.
Yeah, I want more cat action, please.
Okay.
Oh,
It.
Oh, I'm
not
sorry.
a fan.
To be fair, when Angela picks Goji up, he does the exact same thing.
Doesn't like it.
So I think it's just a not pick me up cat.
Yeah. So, yeah, that happens.
Anyway, that's Goji. You heard him.
A very perturbed Goji. But when next time we're here, we have to go to that thrift store because
Okay.
it's the kind where you have to wear gloves to go through everything.
Only if you're a coward.
You truly know the way to my heart.
And to top it off, when you're checking out of the thrift store,
They spray down like a dog.
what?
They just hose you off.
That should be part of the process, honestly. It's not. Unfortunately, you have to do that on your own time. But they have shopping carts that are like previously weighed, and you put all your stuff on a industrial size scale, and it's priced by the weight.
Wait, so they tear weight their shopping carts and you just roll it on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that speaks to me at a certain time.
Yeah. So
You take one of the wheels off before you get on there. You got free stuff.
that's at least one shoe for free. But some things they do price individually, like shoes, and that's where I scored, is because I found, and I posted to my Instagram about this.
Yeah, I saw those shoes. Those are good. I
Yeah,
enjoy those
they're
shoes.
the shoes. I found like ankle boots that are Doc Martens, like actual Doc Martens, and they're beat to shit, but they're really comfy. And they look fine.
Aren't they leather? They look like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's part of the appeal for me. But they've lived a life, but now they're very comfy. And then I found a pair of like actual wooden clogs that I have yet to figure out how to really incorporate into any outfit successfully. But they're like a nice pair of clogs that are, I guess, expensive.
I can help you brainstorm. I feel like I can think of some clog options. It's about the sound. It has to go with the outfit.
I'll take a video of just like shuffling around on the floor with the clogs.
Yeah, you just
send
do
that to everyone.
Shuffle across the floor and send me a video of that, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good. It was a good place.
That sounds excellent. It also sounds like it would be a great place to stop either on the way to or from the desert for maximum dusty glove required shit.
Yeah.
Now that I know that camel spiders are in the Idaho desert, that also is like...
I'm really upset that you told me that. Because my life was better before.
Now you know. They up in there. And they got one of the strongest sets of mandibles per size of any animal.
For cutting.
For cutting. For mashing.
I don't know what you want.
I don't like it.
You don't like it, but we're going to find it.
Yeah, okay.
He becomes obsessed with little spiders. He switched a lot of the food channels for tarantula housing videos.
No.
Except for one that he wanted to learn about Vietnam a little bit, and so he settled on watching a guy who lives in Vietnam now, who's from the South, go and eat a huge amount of Vietnamese food all the time.
I mean, that's not spider related.
That's true, but I mean that's it's the predominant eat boy that's in our house right now.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Side note on Kurt. A lot of like.
I'm blowing up his spot right now.
A lot of like watching some people like put away a lot of watching some like proper mukbangs.
Nice.
But
like watching it, you know.
But also like mukbangs. Like, one of them was like, I'm gonna eat a whole loaf of raclette cheese all by myself.
God.
Yeah,
that's so much raclette cheese.
That makes me excited. Like I want to see that.
I'll get the video and send it to you.
Yeah, it's Yuka. So.
Oh, okay. I am aware
so
of this person.
Gross.
I watched a video of she Japanese?
Yeah.
Just cracked an entire 12 eggs into a giant bowl of rice and just ate all of it.
Yeah, but raw.
Just raw. Like didn't cook anything, just raw Japanese eggs.
Was the rice hot? Was it like that?
It was like studio hot. It wasn't steamy.
I think it was fresh, but I don't think it was hot.
Okay, because there is that one dish that I think I told you about this a while ago. That's like a breakfast, Japanese breakfast thing where they just crack a egg into rice and it kind of cooks.
Yeah.
But like not really. Maybe that's.
This was like at least a dozen on a bowl of a bowl of rice that's like this big that was clearly put there and lit and set in a frame, so it stopped steaming, and then just a bunch of eggs on that, and then just watching her slurp them down.
It was very lit.
Yeah.
But it's because it was so wet and it was so many eggs was the thing that for me was a lot to deal with.
You gotta scorch them.
Because, yeah, it's like at a certain point that moon putty you were playing with looks like the
Moon sand.
Sorry, moon sand.
Right.
Idiot.
But would you eat? How big a bowl of
Don't
moon
ask
sand?
a question you know the answer to.
Yeah.
And don't make me say it out loud.
That's
Yeah. I think I can get on board with like the egg on rice thing, but it's the egg whites that would not do it for me. Like runny egg yolk, I think I could do it because there's at least a little bit of a flavor.
Yeah.
But just like the bland, boogery white of the egg,
egg whites are nothing. Egg whites are just like floppy albumin garbage. But egg yolk has a recognizable flavor, a texture that is different than just snot. And like I like egg yolk fine, and I've had it technically partially raw plenty of times. But yeah, you're totally right. Egg white is the deal breaker. If it gets to be too much of that, it's just not good.
Yeah.
So that's what he does.
Yeah, that's what Kurt's up to, in case people are curious.
I was, and I'm glad I know this now.
He's gonna be sad when he watches this. I'm sorry, honey. I'm really drunk.
Was it the egg one or a different one that I was gonna send?
The raclette one.
Raclette. Kurt, send me the raclette chugging video ASAP for Mads Bulls.
There's a few that are just really upsetting to watch. She makes a lot of carbonara that's questionable.
Ah, my questionable carbonara. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, I want to see that. I gotta see that.
This channel is filled with horrors. There are some that I like because I learn cooking techniques from them, like Tanyan, his stuff. He like teaches you how to butcher fish or like cook vegetables or how to like dice vegetables so you waste the least amount, and then you watch him eat an ungodly amount of food, and that part I'm not so into, but like I learn a lot from him. So he also plays Anchors Away while he's eating.
That's a little fucked up, honestly. I don't know about that. It's like I like to play YMCA whenever I get on video and just eat like 4 pounds of rice.
Well, there's one specifically where he eats. It's like it's his birthday treat to himself.
I already don't like those.
He eats like the semen sacs out of like 10 or 11 fish on rice, and it's his favorite thing he does, and he's just eating that cummies while listening to Anchors Away, and it's I'm glad that he's having such a good time.
Now we know where those shoes came from.
Yeah,
they're his.
Yeah.
We need to find the other one.
We have to find the other shoe.
Slight ribbing. He's very good at teaching me how to cook, so I don't want to impugn Tanyan too much. In case he sees this.
I had another thing I was going to mention. I went to this is just a little me thing that happened before I left Burien. I went and the title of this video is bad. Okay, I'll go ahead and send this over to you while I'm talking. Yeah, this will go really good under that pizza picture. So I would stop occasionally at the the gas station near where my bus was, because I took like a 2-hour bus, and if it was late, I would definitely grab like coffee or something while I was waiting. But I went in one day and I got like an iced coffee, one of those like high calorie cookie things, and then just this sack of Japanese style peanuts.
Oh. Uh-huh.
I didn't end up eating the peanuts yet because I want to enjoy them, but I was on the bus and you have to be wearing a mask and stuff. So that part, not weird. The weird part is I bought the cookie, the iced coffee, and the Japanese peanuts. I went up to the front counter, and there was like I don't know, maybe 40-year-old woman, maybe, working the counter. And she was like, "Oh, this for you?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, she was like kind of weird about it. And she was like, "This is exactly what my daughter gets." Like, oh. And she was like,
Oh.
"This is exactly what my daughter gets." Cool. I don't know what her deal was, but that was my last Burien trip to that before I left. But now I'll always have that to remember.
There's no follow-up forever.
Someday we'll get the end to that story.
Someday you'll meet again, just buying the same peanuts. Maybe.
It'll be at a gun range.
Don't know where.
But they'll have Japanese style peanuts there.
Honestly, sounds like a cool place.
Yeah. I do it.
I'll
Y'all
just
need to learn how to. You all need to learn how to shoot. Is what I'm saying.
The title of this video? What the fuck?
Yeah. Right.
Filming accident. Raclette. Burn pain, but the will to eat this cheese is strong. I like that a lot.
It's kind of expert titling it. It makes me wish we were better at this.
Yeah,
don't discount our talent.
We have talent, but we have a specific style of trash talent.
I think we need more like brackets.
Mm-hmm. And red arrows.
Yeah. I can alt 3 some hearts in there. We'll get it working.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want people, well, for more than the normal reasons, I want people to be scared to click on the video.
Yeah.
Based on the title. I know there's already that element happening just by the thumbnail, but and the titles that exist, but yeah. How's that pizza doing?
Wow.
It's very wet. You should. You can examine the damage if you'd like.
There we go.
Nice. That pizza.
Just make sure it's on the cardboard.
It's always on the cardboard, baby.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
It is. It's always
know what time it is.
This ain't my first rodeo. DiGiorno rodeo.
Oh.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what was that?
DiGiorno rodeo.
Welcome to my DiGiorno rodeo.
It's very wet.
We have wet DiGiorno, and we also have Liz Blizz.
But don't worry. We keep it on the cardboard here. Ooh.
Now we have a fancy slice of pizza.
Oh, yeah.
The crust is crispier. The middle seems to be wetter.
Pizza always tastes best when your friends help you with it. Oh, that's wet pizza. You can really taste the dough quality. It was a very wet middle slice.
Yeah.
Almost as though I hadn't cooked it at all.
You know, It's not delivery. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong.
It's fine. It just got off the rails. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh no, this was off the rails before.
Okay.
Madison's got a weird night ahead of her. I've got a weird night ahead of me. There were no rails at the beginning of this.
No.
That's fine.
It's not abnormal for it to be like this.
This is how normal people do podcasts. This is how normal people act. This is food that people eat.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people keep saying it doesn't.
You know, it's fine. Also, I just feel like I'm too sleep exhausted. I've been out talking to 8 million people, and I've lost all sort of self-censoring at this point. So.
Oh, so you're where I'm at usually.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, the good news is,
yeah. That is the good news.
How are the chest pains that you were experiencing?
Oh, they either
It's
went
still
away or I forgot about them.
All right.
Either way, it's fine.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
Mm-hmm. Someone said to a couple of us that he thought that Shama's name was Kabitch, and that get out of here, you socialists. So
People are really cool about socialism.
Yeah. That's been my experience, generally.
Yeah. At least you live in an area where people aren't like against that kind of stuff. I feel like here in Seattle, where it's red everywhere, it can be really tough talking to people about like
anything else,
more progressive ideas. But everybody already knows that it's like that here. But over in Idaho, where it's like progressive as shit, you probably don't have that kind of problem.
I feel like I need to move. I need to be more challenged, actually. I would like more barriers to getting an abortion, if possible. That would be nice.
I mean, that gamifies it.
I would love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Then
Like
I would feel, like a sense of reward. Like I earned this.
Yeah. Let's make there be an app too.
I want every time somebody else's genitals are near me for it to be like a gun to my head. That's what I'm looking for in my life.
Just a little element of danger. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Keeps
Can we make abortions a gig job?
Oh no.
I mean, they basically already did that in like Oklahoma or whatever, where you can't have clinics within a certain amount of space.
That's true, yeah. All those trap laws have kind of made that already happen. The nightmare thing I said.
I'm gonna get deep into gig abortions. Is what I'm saying. Gig abortions.
Well,
There's some really cool business cards in your future.
Fuck.
In order for it to be a tech company to get all that VC money, it has to have an app.
Can I just get you to make a tattoo that is the business card I'll need for that job?
Just
And then
right
I can
here.
just put it right here. I can just
be like,
do this when people ask me what I'm
Oh,
about.
do the Joker thing.
What's the Joker? Oh God, that Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, do the Joker thing. Can you make it the shape of a mouth so that I can be the worst person that they've ever met?
yeah, I can do that for you.
I'm gonna get a full back tattoo of a bent coat hanger. That'll be my future. With just a big like no swoosh through it.
Oh. No, I can't feed you. I know you're mad.
This cat wants everybody to feed it all the time, no matter what.
I mean, such as.
I I'm not touching you.
Yeah, nobody's touching the cat. Goji. Goji.
You're hurting me by not feeding me. This
Yeah.
is abuse.
That's true.
I'm being
Goji's
abused.
abuse. Probably.
Impossible to say. I think we all have a bright future, and I'm glad.
Yeah, that's what I've really taken away from all this.
They're feeling great.
There are cool things ahead, whether it be a gig, abortion, clinic, app.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll be turned in.
Well, that's going to be my new DJ name anyway.
Please. Can it be now?
Gig Abortion Clinic app.
On the ones and twos.
Hi, I'm Gakka. DJ Gakka. You know what it's for.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
No, we have to end this for now. This can't go on.
This is a special
Yeah,
treat for anyone that's...
You single-handedly demonetized us. How do you feel about that?
There's still places that'll monetize this, right?
Yeah, I don't know if Google understands hand motions.
Right, Pepsi?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
PepsiCo.
You know who doesn't mind a few weird hand motions? Doritos.
Yeah. PepsiCo Doritos makers of Baja Blast.
Oh, I thought I was drinking the Rainier, and it was a Sonic drink.
Surprise Sonic. Supersonic Peach Piss.
It's so bad.
Oh, I see you also got the gift socks.
The what socks?
The gift socks.
Oh yeah. I'm wearing some some Nickelodeon socks.
Yeah.
What kind?
Hey, I don't know.
Thank you. That's gonna be the thumbnail. There's no way that's not the thumbnail.
Yeah, probably right. Well,
yeah.
I have a business meeting tomorrow, and you have a 5.5-hour drive. So this is going to be a short podcast. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we?
No, I think I covered all my bases.
Do I have any other good notes here? Something about Eurasian flooding. 98 dead in the condo in Florida.
Yeah.
Just straighten out the heads.
Wait, what is this? Oh, that's nothing. Did I mention the Exxon tapes last episode?
I don't think so.
Okay. We should go into that at the beginning of another episode, perhaps. If you want to look up the Exxon tapes, I want to say like NPR did a thing on it. They had Greenpeace people basically send in questions as though they were other oil industry people to the head of, or one of the heads of Exxon. And he answered truthfully to all of it. And he basically said, yeah, we work a lot with Joe Manchin. We pay him a bunch of money to like uphold our interests. We are constantly pretending to be into like green solutions. We're not doing any of that stuff, but you know. And then we also like, we're aware that all of this stuff is going to be a problem, but like, who cares? Like, we're making good money off it. It's literally just like he says all of it. And it's not just some guy. It's like literally one of the heads of Exxon, and it's all recorded. And like,
Cool.
barely anybody has talked about it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's a nice little Easter egg. If you somehow made it to this part of the podcast, go ahead and look up the Exxon tapes. They're from like a couple months ago, and they are explicit. So that's fun. And the ocean was on fire, but that was afterwards. So.
That was what? That was like last
There's
week?
some
We don't have to worry about that anymore. That's fine.
A lot of places in the ocean are reaching wet bulb climate.
Yeah.
So there are lots of places in the ocean where now if you were to just go there via ship and stay there without having an interior, you would just die. So that's cool. Also, there's like tornadoes in New Jersey right now. I mean, just if you want that to think about.
I think this needs to be a new segment where we very briefly, with like no further explanation or not going it like nothing, just say the horrible thing, move on.
There's like flooding in Germany and China, England. Like none of it is something that usually happens, and it's killing lots of people. The Persian Gulf is going to be completely unlivable in like 30 years.
Yeah, it's everything's great.
Everything's great.
I'm loving it.
In 30 years, when this podcast is just us with gases escaping on video somehow, we'll still be talking about it. It's fine.
Yeah. So much time.
So much time.
We'll be in space. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll be in space. That's fine.
I won't.
Yes. Gonna ride that space stick all the way up.
To the moon.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm gonna have a third skeleton arm for the look, and I'm going to ride that space stick all the way up. I'm gonna spray my dogs down with the hose. I'm gonna do some cool pictures, and I'm gonna be in space.
Are we talking about cocaine?
Yeah, we're talking about
Yeah.
cocaine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm always talking about cocaine.
Now I understand.
That's no problem.
Okay. I don't have anything else to cover now that we've gotten the space sticks and writing them. So.
Great.
Yeah.
People can look forward to me probably being here for one more podcast in this home, if I'm allowed to stay here after tonight. And then we'll see after that, because there's a lot of weird options that I may be a part of after that, and they're all fucking strange.
I mean, one of them might be yes.
Only thing that's consistent, none of them will have a washer and dryer.
It's true.
Okay.
Seattle.
Fun. Just adds an extra challenge, you know.
Did I send you the picture of the fucking our laundry app sends us lotto ads?
Oh right, I forgot we lived in Blade Runner now.
Yeah. That's what you need to send this to Madison because
All right, let's get a nightcap on this podcast with.
the message on it is nightmarish.
Wait, I got a message from Kurt saying, in regards to the raclette video, she sort of gets her shit together at like minute 8 and eventually fucks up her hand on the burner.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess watch that raclette video.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'm gonna.
Not really bad. Cheats the whole thing though. You should read that.
I will, I'm sending it.
Okay. Good.
Why is this attached to your washing machine?
Well, because you can also buy lottery tickets through that same app.
I don't know about you, but that's when I feel the luckiest, is when I'm doing my laundry.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you having a good COVID Christmas?
Next drawing, 8 p.m. on Christmas.
Wishes can come true.
They can't.
Finally.
They can.
The fuck up.
Oh, dear
So there you
God.
go.
The first time I had an app installed on the machines in the building I was living in, it was not guaranteed I would have enough money in my account to do laundry. And that was rough. But you
Yeah.
can't put quarters in anymore. So,
Huh.
one of these.
Yeah.
But what if you bought a lottery?
Second that.
Yeah, what if I bought a lottery ticket instead every time I did laundry?
Because wishes can't.
Now you're thinking.
There it is.
A dream is a wish your heart makes.
Yeah, dream is a wish your heart makes. We gotta go. This podcast is over.
I'm sorry.
Alright, well,
Well,
gone thoughts, I guess.
the Jabbers, McClunky. I'm doing it this time. I'm taking it back.
Okay. That's for the best, probably.